After testing the Halo Collar 4 for 5 months across various terrains, I am pleased to report that they fixed the major issues from previous versions. If you're comparing GPS fence options, these systems create invisible boundaries without physical fences, alerting your dog when they approach limits and gently guiding them back to safety. But there are only a handful of standouts in this market, and this review is going to help you decide if the latest Halo Collar 4 is worth your investment. I've included my discount links in the description below if you'd like to save on your Halo Collar while supporting this channel at no extra cost to you. The Halo 4 is noticeably more streamlined than previous models and bulkier competitors. It's 33% smaller and 18% lighter than the Halo 3, fitting necks from 8 to 30.5 inches, essentially most breeds you can think of. This is great as some of their competitors do require extenders or specific models for dogs of different sizes, particularly for large dogs like Great Danes or Rottweilers. Despite several accidental drops on concrete, the collar remains undamaged. Its IP67 waterproof rating has proven reliable during Kona's many swims and a couple rainy walks as well. Battery life ranges from 30 to 36 hours, easily covering daily needs with an every other night charging routine in our house anyway. The Halo app features an intuitive interface that makes creating boundaries really easy, either by dropping pins on a map or just walking your property line. You can save up to 20 different virtual boundaries depending on your subscription, which is pretty cool if you travel a lot. The app efficiently supports multiple collars from a single interface, which is ideal for multi-dog households. And this was the main feature that I think is a highlight of using the Halo Collar. For me, this was the most intuitive app on the market, which is simply easier to navigate than some of the other collars that I've tried to use. Kona adapted surprisingly quickly to the Halo 4's 3-stage feedback system. There's a warning tone when approaching a boundary, there's a secondary boundary feedback tone, and an optional vibration or static correction for emergency situations. All of the settings are totally customizable, even the tone sounds. We never needed the static option. The tones and the vibration were just enough for Kona to understand her limits, which is impressive for a system without visible markers. The app includes Cesar Millan's training guidance, which I initially viewed skeptically, but I found it to be really actually helpful. So the Halo 4 seriously stepped up its tracking game. The Halo 3 was already ahead of most GPS collars, updating location about once every second, but the 4 takes it even further with faster, more responsive tracking. I tested this in my yard, a forested park, and even my parents' mountain property where signals are usually pretty spotty, and it stayed consistently connected the entire time at all locations. Location updates occur 4 times per second, providing real-time awareness rather than delayed information. In challenging conditions, the Halo 4 exceeded my expectations. At our remote mountain cabin with limited cell service, I discovered that once boundaries are saved to the collar, they continue functioning even in poor connectivity areas, keeping your dog protected when your phone loses service, which is really important to those of us who like to travel in wooded areas. Other collars may claim to be more accurate based on this factor or that factor, and we've broken them down in other reviews on our channel, so make sure you check those out. But from my experience, I haven't really had any issues with the Halo Collar outside of some initial hiccups the very first time I set it up. Plans start at $10 a month for basic features and range up to $20 for premium capabilities, but these are the prices as of recording. So again, check the description for the latest prices and discounts. The collar retails for $549, which is substantially less than their competitors, which can run up to $1,000 just to get started. Even with the subscription, it's more economical for at least the first couple of years. The tiers include the bronze tier, $9.99 a month, which is basic GPS tracking and fence capabilities. Silver is $14.99 a month, which adds enhanced training content. And gold is $19.99 a month, which includes priority support and advanced features. I chose the silver plan for the extra training modules, and I found it to be totally worthwhile, though the bronze plan does cover all the essentials. I should note that previous models suffered from more noticeable drift. However, I haven't experienced any of those problems with the Halo 4. Every boundary has functioned consistently after that initial setup, and for most users in suburban environments with reliable connectivity, the marginal difference in precision probably isn't worth double the investment. If you're thinking about giving it a try, don't forget to use my discount link in the description below. And if you have any questions, be sure and leave them in the comments. I and my team of testers would love to know what you think or what we should discuss in our next review. We'll see you next time.